Hello, so this video is about how to prepare for your assembly. What's the point of preparing? Well, apart from the organisational side and making sure everything runs smoothly, it's mainly about ensuring that everyone who attends feels safe, feels comfortable, feels welcome and feels able to express their views and not feel judged. So that really leads us into the principles. That is the most important principle, that people will be invited to this open gathering in the neighbourhood and that they will be able to express views and listen to other people and make decisions and come to a consensus about certain things. So the social side of the assembly is very important. It's so crucial that when people come through that door, members of your team welcome them, introduce them to other people, direct them towards the food, make sure they're having conversations, and that you're fostering the connection between people from that neighbourhood. The structure of the assembly is that the host will open it, introduce, welcome, and then introduce speakers. So you'll have one or two speakers giving testimonies about why they think assemblies are important. Then the main part of the assembly is two discussion groups, small breakout groups. Discussion group 1 on one question, feedback to the whole assembly. Discussion group 2, another question, and then feedback, and then the important voting when the charter is drawn up. So you need to build your team and have enough capacity to take on the roles and responsibilities of the assembly. You need to think about your date, make sure that it's a date and time that doesn't clash with other local events. Choose your venue carefully, make sure it's within walking distance for people in that neighbourhood. It might be a community centre, a church hall. Also, when choosing your venue, consider the facilities and is it accessible? That's important. Does it have a kitchen where you can prepare the food and the drinks? Does it have wheelchair access or disabled toilets? Very important there. Decisions you have to make before the assembly: who's going to host it, who will speak. Also, you need to find some small group guides. These small group guides, we'll do a video on that later, they will facilitate the small group discussions, and there's also training provided for the people who volunteer for that. It's quite a good idea just before the assembly starts to have a little meeting with your team, remind them about making people feel welcome, not leaving people on their own, make sure that they're socialising and talking to people. And the next video coming up is about the role of the host who oversees the running of the assembly.